Game show.
It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. What a battle this series has been, and we're all set for what's sure to be an exciting finale to round one. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center. Well, for San Antonio, they were unable to close out the series in Game 6, but they're certainly in a great position to finish it off here in front of their home crowd. Well, being the higher seed and at home in this Game 7, are they going to be feeling even more pressure, Shaq, given the expectation for taking the series?
They will certainly have more pressure on them to win, Ernie. I think if things are close late, they will definitely feel that pressure. The key, Ernie, is to build an early lead and to keep it.
Well, the crowd will help build momentum in the game, but, this is exactly why you fight for home court advantage during the season. So you have these opportunities to win on your home court.
That is it for us here as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
We're at the sold-out arena in San Antonio, Texas. The Western Conference playoffs roll on. We're already down to the wire in the first round, an exciting Game 7. 2K Sports proud to bring you this one. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Taking a look at San Antonio, it all comes down to this. A well-fought series so far, but only one team will walk away victorious.
And really, a deciding game like this, everything's magnified. And sometimes that can be a challenge. But the best players find a way to channel that energy. Playing in front of this great home crowd, I believe, can only help.
And, that's probably why the visiting team traditionally has a higher winning percentage in deciding games than in any other game in the series. But still, like you said, you wouldn't trade home court for anything with a one-and-done situation.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. Now here's Beverly. Modiunas hits it from three-point range. Modiunas has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Rockets. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Parker dishes to Aldridge. That three off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Ariza. Aldridge against Howard. They set the pick. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Screen by Duncan. Parker drives in. The wide open look here for Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Beverly with the ball. There's a screen by Modiunas. From deep, Harden. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Ariza no good on that one. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. They come off the loss on Friday.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the strike clearly had an impact on that game.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Stolen by Beverly. No good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Up the floor. Here's Leonard. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here is Harden. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Fires from deep. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Rockets leading by 5. Moniunas gets to Beverly. Moniunas a screen on Parker. Beverly the pass to Moniunas. Here's Harden. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Duncan's got his first points in this one.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
To the middle. Here's Moniunas. Duncan with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. There's a screen by Moniunas. It's Harden with the drive. He used that pick to get in close. Harden's got his 2nd basket of the game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Parker. An open look for Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. Here's Beverly. It's Harden with the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Parker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 5 to shoot. His first shot coming late. Moniunas grabs the miss. Houston leading by 7. Harden dishes to Beverly. Parker with the steal. Count that one.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Now here's Beverly. He's up top, uncovered, and it's Houston with another.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Parker. Baseline J on the way. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
San Antonio making a switch here. McCallum's checked in. And Duncan drops them both. Here's Beverly. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. He thinks the pace of this game will be a big factor here today. He said, we've got to play this game at our speed and not let them dictate the tempo. With home court advantage here in the final game, he feels they should be able to do just that. The pace of this thing will be the deciding factor, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. In third, the Rockets.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
West is checked in for the Spurs. Spurs trail by 7. Parker kicks it to West. Aldridge is screen. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Aldridge has got 7.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now Beverly. Now the feed to Harden. Beverly wide open. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And McCallum kicks to Parker to the right side. McCallum misses. Rockets leading by 5. Harden the pass to Beverly. And a miss there on the triple.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Now here's West. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Beverly dishes to Ariza. Howard kicks to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Boris Diaz checked in for Aldridge. Anderson comes in for Leonard. That's Mills in for Parker. That free throw good from Harden. Spurs trail by 8. West a screen on Harden. Over to the left wing. McCallum with the bucket. McCallum's got his first bucket of the night. Houston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. It's Harden with the drive. That's tipped. Mills with it, working on Mona Eunice. Shots good by Mills. And now it's just a 4-point Rocket lead. And for Houston, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. From 11 feet away, another miss by Harden. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Anderson kicks it to West. Pass to McCallum. Rocket 6. Shoots from the baseline. Great D that time from Lawson. Houston leading by 4. Harden the pass to Lawson. Baseline try. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 13.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Takes the three. Matajunas grabs the miss. McCallum's gone 1 of 4 so far. Lawson outside. The rebound by Anderson.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Passes it to Mills from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden kicks to Lawson. Back to Harden. There's the pass to Lawson. In the corner, it's Brewer. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Spurs trail by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Now here's Anderson. He's tightly guarded. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Lawson dishes to Harden. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. And that's 15 points for James Harden.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs Kings team.
The Rockets making a switch here. Thornton's checked in. .127 left in the first. And Matajunas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Picked by West. And here is Diop. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's West. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Here's Thornton. There's a minute left to play here in the first. And Brewer kicks to Jones. And some nice passing there by Houston. This is to Matajunas. Takes it from 10. A rebound by the Spurs. Picked by West to the left side wing. Here's McCallum. No good. So Houston will take it the other way.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement. And
that one's good. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Mills. Lawson defending. The dish to Mills. Diao with a screen on Lawson. Diao, the screen. Here's Mills. It's deflected. Here's Lawson. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Lawson's got his second basket.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And Dwight Howard talked about his mentality, looking to impose his will on the game.
I just got to go out there and dominate the game, every single night. I can't take any possessions off, can't take any games off. And that has to be a mindset from tonight to the end of the season.
That's the Superman standard, and it's not an easy one for the man of steel to live up to, Dwight Howard especially. When injuries have proven to be his kryptonite and he hasn't always been able to, Clark B, super.
No, he hasn't, Kevin, but I'll tell you what is super, and that's Dwight's attitude and serious dedication to dominate. I mean, he knows it's not just about having a good time. It's more fun after you take somebody down.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
I just like the way they're getting out on the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Brewer. Howard is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Thornton in at the 2 guard. Leonard hits them both. Here's Beverley. On the wing, Brewer. Ariza outside. Screen by Howard. On the wing, Thornton. All alone. Offensive rebound. Howard misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's McCallum. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Howard setting the pick for Beverley. To the paint. Howard, the pass to Thornton. And it's Thornton again missing. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Leonard. Sinks the 15-footer. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Beverley with the ball. Puts it up from 12. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. Can't hit from 12. Brewer pushes to Thornton. Ariza outside. A 3-ball. Kept alive by Houston. Here's Howard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Harden's checked in. And both free throws good for Howard. Spurs trail by 8. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Parker kicks to Leonard. Here's Duncan. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 6 points for Duncan.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
It's Harden with the drive. That's good.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Down low. Here's McCallum. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Harden.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it. Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Better at cleaning the glass than this group of players. Here are the regular season's top rebounders. Second is Dwight Howard.
You know, Kevin, you look at his numbers, and without question, one of the reasons they made it to the postseason is because of how he rebounded the basketball all year long.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Parker kicks to McCallum. Feeds it to Leonard. Spurs passing it around. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. It's Parker outside. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Houston leading by 10. He kicks it to Brewer. Launches it. Rebound San Antonio. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Parker passes to McCallum. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Beverly dishes to Ariza. Fires for 3. Rebound Kawhi Leonard. For San Antonio, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's McCallum. Back to Parker. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Harden outside. To the wing on the left. The 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Parker against Beverly. Leonard with the screen on Beverly. Parker kicks to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
Here's Harden. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Harden's got 21.
the defense has no answer for him right now.
Well, they're trying everything, Greg. Nothing's working. He's just piling up point after point.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him. Down low. Here's Ginobili. And the shot no good, a bit short.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And he gets it to go.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Parker passes to Leonard. Kicks it to Ginobili. Screen by Duncan. Ginobili attacking Leonard with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Reeves it dishes to Harden. On the wing, Brewer. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Beverly.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Now here's Parker. Outside Leonard. He dishes it to Ginobili. Leonard sets a screen for Ginobili. Back to Leonard. There's Parker with the 3. Brewer with the rebound. Rockets leading by 14. Harden kicks to Ariza. Parker against Beverly. A floater. No luck. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. Parker passes to Ginobili. Outside Leonard. Parker against Beverly. Jumper off the screen, and Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. 8 points for Tim Duncan.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And he gets it to go.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Parker. Outside Leonard. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harden with it. He's picked up by Parker. Harden kicks to Howard. Fades back. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili. Spurs trail by 15. He feeds it to Parker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's sent back by Howard.
Remaining San Antonio ball.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for Leonard. Anderson, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Ray McCallum. The Rockets also changing it up. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Montejunas comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. Diaw. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Diaw's got his first 2 points of the night. Houston leading by 13. Screen by Jones. Lawson kicks to Jones. Ariza has the open look. Can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Parker outside. Pass to West. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
Montejunas a screen on Parker. Harden dishes to Montejunas. And the 3 ball is good. Montejunas has got 6 points.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
I like the Greg. They're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off. That's excellent discipline on display right there.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Parker drives in. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now here's Mills. Harden missing his last shot. Here's West. And Jones pulls it down. Rockets leading by 14.
2 minutes.
Lawson kicks to Harden. Lets the three fly. Harden missing again. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anderson with the ball. Now Lawson defending. Diaw, the screen. It's Anderson with the drive. The three from Mills. And that one's good. Mills has got 5 points so far.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Goes back up. Moniunas passes to Jones. There's the bucket. Good.
Terrence Jones.
And the Rockets lead by 13.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
West a screen on Harden. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Mills. Goes up to the stripe. Tries yet again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Houston foul.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Anderson. And a change for the Rockets. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. The Spurs shooting their fifth free throw of the game here. 50 seconds left in the first half. Lawson outside. The feed to Jones. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
That's good.
That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for San Antonio. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Jones. Here is Parker. 36 seconds left here in the second. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Diaw with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Parker outside. And he banks in the layup. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Rockets lead by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Coach, you're going to have to climb a bit of a hill here in the second half. What are you telling your guys they need to do to turn this thing around?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and we've got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. Looking at Houston. It was a good, solid first half of basketball they played, and I'm sure they're going to be focused on extending that lead quickly in the third quarter to ensure this is not a Game 7 that's going to go right down to the wire. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final two quarters.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs.
What a performance from Harden here. He's got 21 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Kawhi Leonard is out there with West. And it's Duncan in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. No good from West.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Spurs trail by 13. Now here's Parker. Duncan at the elbow. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by Houston. Eunice has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harden dishes to Beverly. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 6 assists in the game. Spurs shooting around 40% from the floor here. Now Parker. Pass to Leonard. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Duncan. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Duncan's got 10. Houston leading by 13. There's a screen by Eunice. Here's Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's 15 points for Trevor Ariza. Ginobili against Harden. Ginobili right side. Parker kicks it to West and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Harden kicks to Eunice. To the wing right side. Passes it to Harden. Harden missing again.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
There's the pick. Duncan, the pass to Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Motiejunas grabs the miss. Motiejunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shot's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Tim Duncan. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's McCallum. Leonard on the wing. Ariza covering. West with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Houston.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Motiejunas no luck. Spurs trail by 17. Screen by Duncan. Here's McCallum, defended by Beverly. McCallum with the bucket.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Timeout charge to Houston. And now, your Spurs dance team.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Ariza. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Spurs trail by 15. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. To the middle. And it's blocked.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Nice shot from the wing. And here's Beverly. 6 points for him. There's the pass to Howard. Back to Beverly. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 4 assists in the game.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's McCallum. Dishes it to West. Turnaround Jay, and the basket good. West has got 7 points in the game.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
Now here's Ariza. He's got 15, 5 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ariza's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's McCallum, defended by Beverly. Duncan, a screen, and they call an illegal screen here. Let's look back in the regular season for a moment and bring up a list of the best three-point shooting small forwards in basketball. And you look at Brewer. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
I mean, his range is about as long as it gets. I mean, you'd better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court, or he just might drop a bomb on you.
You got to keep his airspace limited, right up in it. There have been a lot of great bombers at small forward over the years, and with that percentage of his, he's right up there with him.
Here's Beverly, and the rejection by Leonard. Spurs trail by 15. There's the dish to McCallum. West a screen on Beverly. And McCallum kicks it to West. Tries again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And the Spurs with some changes. Aldridge comes in for David West. And it's Mills in for Manu Ginobili. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Houston. The free throw drops for Duncan. Rockets leading by 12. Lawson dishes to Beverly. Back to Lawson. Beverly the pass to Brewer. But they'll get another chance. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Duncan. For San Antonio, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Lawson against Leonard. Feeds it to Mills. Screen by Duncan. And Mills kicks to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Lots of room. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
San Antonio making a switch here. Diaz checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Terrence Jones comes in for Monty Eunice. And it's Thornton in for Patrick Beverly. Spurs trail by 15. Mills with it. He's got 8.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Leonard. Poked loose. It's taken away by Brewer. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Now, here is Lawson, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. And the shot is good. And that's now 8 points for Ty Lawson. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Lawson after the basket by San Antonio. Outside, Jones. Off target with his three. Spurs trail by 17. And Mills kicks to McCallum. Spurs passing it around. Aldridge a screen. Lets it go from 14. And he can't bank that one in. Lawson drives in. The rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Another miss by Houston. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. A three from Leonard. Here's Mills, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mills has got 4 this quarter. Rockets leading by 13. Thornton dishes to Brewer. He kicks to Howard. He feeds it to Lawson. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Lawson's got 10.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Kicks it to McCallum. Baseline jumper. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. On the wing, Brewer. He's covered by Leonard. Screen by Jones. Now, here's Brewer. He's covered by Leonard. Puts one up from 19. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Diaw. From past the arc. And that one's good. Diaw's got 7 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Houston. Leonard, no luck. Thornton passes to Lawson. From the arc. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's McCallum. Sweet little floater. McCallum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Lawson. 10 points for him. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Howard. Rebound San Antonio. Mills has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the inside and stolen by Howard. And now in transition is Thornton. Here we go. Mills with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back.
Rockets foul. Marcus Thornton. That's his first personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Kawhi Leonard. At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
For Leonard. Leonard hits them both. Five seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Harden. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets ahead, up 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Rockets leading by 10. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Moniunas out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And stolen by Aldridge. And here they go. Here's West. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now here's Harden. He dishes it to Beverly. Back to Harden. It's stolen by West. Leonard with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. And the 3 off target. Ariza kicks to Harden. There's a screen by Moniunas. 6 on the shot clock. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Ginobili. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting for San Antonio, Tony Parker. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Duncan, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Tony Parker drops them both. Now Beverly. The 3. Rebound San Antonio. West has got 5 rebounds tonight. The feed to Ginobili. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Moniunas. This is to Ariza. 5 on the clock. Parker with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. That is good.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
There's a screen by Moniunas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Checking out the game Moniunas has been having. He's got 10 rebounds and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
And the first one at the line is good. Eunice drops both of them. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Top of the key, Duncan. Back to Ginobili. Takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go either by Ginobili. Houston leading by 5. Harden dishes to Beverly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Now here's Parker. Out left to the wing. Here's Duncan. No good. Excellent D that time from Jones. It's Harden with the drive. And Houston again with the bucket.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Spurs trail by 10. Ginobili the pass to Parker. West kicks to Ginobili. To stop the run. Offensive rebound. Good D by Harden.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Ariza kicks to Beverly. Harden sets the pick for Beverly. Passes it to Harden. The 10-footer. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Harden. Harden's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Ginobili up top, guarded by Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Parker outside. The Rockets pull it in. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Inside, Ronnie Eunice makes it off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Spurs trail by 14. Pick by West. Parker against Beverly. Ginobili kicks it to West. Ginobili outside. 4 on the clock. Some room here for Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And that's 15 points for Tim Duncan. And here's Houston. They're on an 11-2 run. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Houston. Ginobili against Harden. They set the pick. Parker kicks it to West from 18 feet away. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got his 6th rebound on the night. The pass to Ariza. Howard kicks to Ariza. Howard, that's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Parker. The dish now to Duncan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Parker with the steal. And here's Leonard. Parker dishes to Duncan. There's a good screen. Back to Parker. Duncan with a screen on Beverly. Shot clock at 5. That's good. And that's now 17 points for Tim Duncan.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Beverly with the ball. At the elbow, Harden. Harden draws the double. Ariza passes to Howard. And some nice passing there by Houston. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Parker.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Harden's shot is off.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Leonard kicks to Parker. Feeds the West. Pass to Duncan. 9 feet out. Nice touch on the bank shot. Duncan's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now, here is Lawson. Harden outside from past the arc. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 8. Parker with it. Now Lawson defending. The baseline J. Off the left rim and out.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Leonard. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Here's Lawson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. To the paint. Here's Howard, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
They've worked hard to get the ball into the low post tonight as well, and it's paid off.
That one misses. Spurs trail by 7. Ginobili dishes to Leonard. A second chance effort. Good D by Ariza.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Moniutis in the post. Aldridge is covering. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Aldridge. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. West is checked in for the Spurs.
Tonight is slotting ice.
The free throw drops for Moniutis. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now here's Parker. Ginobili outside. Ty Lawson pulls it in. Lawson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Rockets hits. Parker with the steal. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. He kicks to Ginobili. Pocket 6. Right wing. Shoots from the baseline. And David West, the bucket on the assist by Ginobili. 12 points for David West.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Spurs making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Harden outside. Howard. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go from 14. Ginobili can't hit.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Now, here's Ariza. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. And that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Rockets.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for James Harden. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
.103 left in the fourth. And the basket by Ginobili.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Harden to pass to Lawson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a nice game for Ty Lawson. 10 points and 4 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 9. Lawson hits 2 free throws. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Ginobili. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Ginobili. Here's Houston now. 10-point lead. And there's the feed to Lawson. He dishes it to Howard. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 16 rebounds.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And he gets it to go.
Watch out now. Duncan is starting to go off.
Leonard with the steal. He feeds it to Diaw. Ginobili kicks to Leonard. For 3. Diaw can't hit. Here's Lawson. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round 1 in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game 7. And no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, James, no doubting a terrific win. Given the tough battles out here tonight and the competitive nature of this matchup, what does this win mean to you?
It meant a lot. We wanted to come out here and play with some energy. Our guys made shots defensively. It was a gutsy win for us.
Mission accomplished, James. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had to go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
That was the James Harden we've come to know and love. A player that brings nothing but fear to players that have to guard him. I've said this for a while now. He's the best one-on-one player in the NBA. And even if it's not a one-on-one situation, even if you throw the kitchen sink at him, he still gets the job done. It's the confidence, the drive, and the spirit that makes James Harden a superstar.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.